So, very good, very good. We will still continue mixing the straws with the poultry manure. I want you to see how it is done. We mix, we bread. I just want you also to look at the level of manure that we have added to the straw physically, just by looking at it physically. And then you can tell me, those people who make substrate on polythene papers, those people who don't make their substrate on cemented concrete, how exactly do they achieve? How can you achieve proper mixing? Unless if they don't do a lot of, they don't add the right quantities of the poultry manure, because the recommended amount of poultry manure is at this level. So if you mix substrate with straw, if you mix the chicken manure with straw at this initial stage on a polythene piece of paper, you are most likely also going to mix it with the soil, and you are also most likely not going to achieve the desired results because the mixture may not be light, and also a lot of manure will be lost in the soil. So I always advise people, do the right things all the time, do it in the right way all the time. And once again, if you prepare such a high density substrate and you don't have a tunnel, you are using the long composting method, you are using the chemicals to pasteurize, and then you'll not even be able to do the conditioning. Once again, you'll also not achieve the light substrate. You may mix with a lot of spawn, you may get good fruiting, but not according to the target, not the target of the fruits. So when we say that every bag of 5 kgs of this substrate should be able to give you at least 4 kgs of fresh mushrooms. It is not just hypothetical. It emerges from scientific formulation. It have to be right. Supplementation have to be right. Everything have to be right, including the way you work. So that by the end of the day, you get a good homogeneous substrate. So you can see that after this, after mixing, we are moving our substrate, or we are preparing our substrate and forming it into a high aerobic pile. You can see the pile. The pile is indeed high aerobic. We are now moving it into a high aerobic pile. For those one who come to class, you'll understand what we mean by high aerobic pile and why we have to nurture the growth of maximum aerobes. Those aerobic microorganisms we have to nurture quite a high, so that we have a high density biomass, substrate that have a high density biomass and microorganisms that are aerobic. So we move on. Thank you.